I'm Liliana Usvat. I would like to present today the latest links, latest video and blogs. We are going to present today Forgotten as blogs, Forgotten History of the Human Race, A Reality in Space, What are the most powerful healing stones, I have a few videos, Tesla museums, tourist experience with wireless electricity and Tesla invention, the mystery of the stone chambers placed on ley lines in Ontario, Canada, Chinese New Year at Pacific Mall, customs of the Chinese people that are presented at Pacific Mall. We are going to review my books. I wrote 13 books. Also, my website. I have 4 websites. Okay. My Telegram channels and the courses, the math courses. I offer 3 math courses, 20 hours of recorded material for high school. So let's start with the first blog. Forgotten History of the Human Race. This is an extract from a book that I'm reading now. I'm still reading it. The book is written by sorry, I finished this book. This book is written by Valiant Thor, and the book is called Footprints in the Sky, The Truth About Alien Super Race That Built Atlantis and the Great Pyramid. So in this book, he has few interesting points. He said that looking back in history, it seems that no conquest has ever given a permanent empire to an aggressor. It has been a matter of time before the defeat or breakup brought the customary and often ruinous end. The decline and the fall of Roman Empire, it's the case. In its prime, it seems eternal. Some empires have taken centuries to attain their full strength. Others have been founded by one man, but they failed in few years. The empire of Alexander the Great illustrates this as the Babylonian Empire was founded. So Babylonian Empire was founded by Nebuchadnezzar, and the empire of the Alexander the Great fall very, very fast. The history showed that dominion build up gradually was also slow to decay, while that which rose quickly rapidly declined. In this book, he's also stating that the only exception was an empire built by a race that came out of space and survived for 5,000 years. They came to Earth in 6,790 BC, and they left the Earth in the year 1451 BC. I'm just stating what the book says. They were too far-seeing to attempt to dominate the world by force of arms, even though it was within their capability. They did have the basis of their foreign policy was liberty for all. That's the opinion of the author of the book. They wish to establish peace on earth and create a mutually advantageously world trade. Though they possessed armaments superior to ours, all international questions were established in spirit of understanding, mutual trust, and goodwill. They put the basis of Sumerian and Egyptian civilization. But also, what happened, they used their power at one point and brought weapons of mass destruction in Sodom and Gomorrah, because the people there started to practice very bad practices, and the commerce that this superior, according to the author, race, so the commerce was impeded by the practices of people in Sodom and Gomorrah. So this race that had a nuclear or hydrogen type of weapon actually decided to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah and plus two other cities. Let's see to the next point of today's presentation is a reality in space. So this is another another book that I'm reading now, and the book is The Seer, Violet in the Grass by Jessica Arael Morocco. So I found few interesting points in her in her book. There are a reality and spaces or pocket of places within other reality or dream within a dream. In quantum space, everything is very small. This reality could be destroyed, could be distorted upside down, backward, and forward. Quantum space have different effects and view on a scale color that it's not easy to describe. The interdimensional realms have more of a surreal state. In the space of dream or astral, we find the remote viewers, the mediums, the earthbound soul, the fairy, the elves, the elemental, the ascending master, guides, and all sages who are here to help us in our earthly journey. We can see the spirit of construct mischief and darkness in the astral plane. There are also subterranean planes where exist beings of the Middle Earth. Some say that this is a plane where extraterrestrials hide. There is also a phenomena of timeline crossing each other or moving in non-linear matter. The psyche can recall the experience of time backward and forward, sideways, to a system of alternate presents maintaining its integrity in a no-time environment. The psyche is the creator of the time complexes. So again, you see the depth of the information found in this book. So I highly recommend to read this book if you are interested in this kind of subject. The next subject I would like to present is about healing stones, and a science that was known in the past about stones. So Leonardo da Vinci was aware of the power of the stones. In one of his personal book collection, one of his personal book collection was a book related to stones. Some biographers have recorded how many books he had, where he lived. And when I was reading biography of Leonardo da Vinci, I found out that he was aware of the influence of different stones over the environment and human psyche. So here I would like to present a collection of powerful healing stones. Larimar, the shooting sea stone, is good for health. The Larimar is the stone of Dominican Republic, has a specific blue extremely beautiful in my opinion. The rose quartz, it's a stone used for love and compassion. Citrine is a yellow crystal. It's a stone of abundance. Clear quartz is the master healer. So it's good to have quartz around you. Amethyst is good for spiritual awakening. Black tourmaline is the protective stone, protected shield. Carnelian is used for vitality and motivation. Brown hematite is a grounding and protective stone, believed to have healing property and can be used to alternative physical pain and boost immune system. And I have this list. So moss agate boosts immune system, providing anti-inflammatory property and promoting healthy digestive system. Rose quartz, strength and balance physical health, circulatory system, release impurity from body fluids. Lapis lazuli, smoother inflammation and fight for both the respiratory and nervous system, unblocks problem with thyroid and throat issue. Moonstone aids the digestive system, assimilate nutrients, eliminate toxin and fluid retention, alleviate degenerative condition, skin, hair, eye organs, such as the liver and pancreas. Clear quartz balance the body, negative energy, bloodstone regulate and support blood flow and aids circulation. Okay, let's go to the next subject. I have a series of video. The first one is Tesla Museum. Just, I think I didn't share the... So these are the stones. Larimar, rose quartz, citrine, clear quartz, amethyst, selenite. So selenite, if you purify, it's purifying crystal, you keep it around you and purifies the air. Black tourmaline, brown hematite, So I will leave the links here. Let's go to Tesla Museum. So in Belgrade, Serbia, there is a museum where all the documents of Tesla after his death, so after the death of Tesla, all his documents were taken by, I think, CIA. Probably they copied them, and then they were sent to Belgrade, Serbia. Serbia was the place where Tesla was born, and they have a building with all the documents and objects that were left from Tesla. They have their motors, and one interesting thing that they have in Tesla Museum is the equipment that show wireless electricity and how light bulbs can be lightened using frequency of emitted by an equipment, and the tourists that go to Belgrade, Serbia, Tesla Museum can actually keep the hands on a light bulb, on a light tube, and experience how these two tubes became lightened when the dispositive is turned on. So we had this experience. Also at the Tesla Museum is the first remote control invented by Tesla. Was a small boat that was controlled remotely by Tesla, and he had this experiment, I think done in New York. But all the mechanism and motors. So here we are in Belgrade, and that is the dispositive that is used to prove to the tourist that wireless electricity, it's possible, was tested over 100 years ago by Tesla. And I had one of that bulb in my hand, and sure enough, all of us. So they had around 40 light tubes that we are using normally in the house, and they were wireless lightened using this Tesla coil, basically. So I highly recommend for those that like to travel to go to Belgrade, Serbia, to see his inventions, the real motors used and invented, and he has a lot of inventions on display. Tesla had over 1,000 inventions, in his lifetime. His last days were in his last day. He lived in New York City, and in New York City there are buildings that have his name, a plaque of his name on the building. But for the last 10 years, the Serbian government gave him a pension, $700, to sustain himself as a thank you for the benefits of his invention to the human race. North America did not appreciate, I guess, his contribution enough to provide a minimum pension for his lifetimes of achievement. Okay, so let's go to the next subject. The next subject will be one moment. The next subject, the mystery of stone chambers and ley line in Ontario. So, in Ontario, so in the past, in the past, probably the Native Americans had the knowledge about the existence of electromagnetic ley lines that exist around the globe. They knew that these ley lines influence the living beings around them. So apparently on these ley lines, there were placed stone chambers, and in these stone chambers, placed on the ley lines, they used to store during the winter seeds of different plants that they were going to plant the next year. So, as a coincidence or synchronicity, when I read the book about this subject, we travel not far from our home, and I saw these stone chambers placed close to the street that we were driving on. So the place I found them, it's Washaga Beach. Washaga Beach. And apparently these stone chambers are oriented to the east. So when sunrise in the spring, the seeds receive the light of the sun in the spring, and this create stronger seeds, and the yield, the plants next year that were kept during the winter in these stone chambers are much better, or much higher yields. Okay, so this was this subject, and the next subject I like to present is Chinese New Year at the Pacific Mall. Let's see if I can take the sound. So in the Chinese tradition, they have a custom regarding lion and dragon dance. So there are people dressed as dragons, and they go from store to store, probably in China from house to house. The store have lettuce on the uh, door. The dragon eats the lettuce and send it back to the store. So it's sending this, so leaving the lettuce on the store. So the lettuce represents good luck and money. So the dragon takes the lettuce, cut it, and send the lettuce back to the store. So send the good luck and money back to the store. So this was the custom that I found out. They have drums that are making like a show out of this dragon and lion dance. That's what I understood from that experience. So this Pacific Mall in Markham, Ontario, Canada, has over 300 stores. And I will take the sound. So these drums have a specific tonality, I guess, but is a show that it's interesting to see once in your lifetime. So this is how the dragon is eating the lettuce, and then it's sending back to the, so there are two people, there are two people in this dragon costume. It's an interesting experience once in your lifetimes. You can go and see. Then there are different groups that were doing this for 6 hours, which is quite a demanding activity, I guess, for the performers. So they have a lucky bridge in the mall. It's written on top, this is a lucky bridge. You pass through the lucky bridge and you'll have the lucky bridge the next year. So these are inside the mall, and different objects for sale, which I found interesting, cute. Okay, now, next subject. Let me share the no, so this is my next book that I'm going that I'm writing, Buildings and People, but I wanted to show you the latest links. Okay, so a little bit of presentation of my books. So Forgotten Knowledge is my last book. My first book was Mathematics, Theories, Tests and Solutions for grade 9 to 12. Then Energy Project, The Fascinating Teachings of Valiant Thor, Knowledge from Beyond, Egypt Travel Notes, 6 books on tree and medicinal forest reforestation and medicinal plants, and Wisdom Secrets. I have the link to the last week review. Now I have we worked this week on the 3 math courses, each 20 hours of video recording for high school. Math courses for high school, arithmetic and geometric theory, exponents, linear algebra, point of intersection, parallel right triangles. So they are in a progression, logical progression of the Ontario curriculum. So these are each course, it's 20-hour course on the subjects: equation with exponents, logarithmic function, equation and inequation, parabola, and in the third course, it's probably grade 12, vectors, derivative, Cartesian vectors. Okay, next subject are my 3 websites. Mathematics Magazine, UC Book Sale, lilianausvat.com, and My Reservation. I have also 2 Telegram accounts. One is on my name, Liliana Usvat, and another one, it's called Notes. The first one is public. The second one is by request only. So if you request, you can get access to the Telegram channel, and there I present information that is probably less accepted by the official mass media. Okay, this was the presentation for today. Thank you for watching. I'm Liliana Usvat.